a selfish person is very, very, well, it's damn near impossible actually. Because you always have...
Speaking from experience.
First of all...
Like when you used to go on dates and stuff like that. And then you're like, oh, but I don't want to go. Like, don't leave. And then now I'm like, you better leave. Who tells you that marriage is easy is lying to you. Either lying or maybe baby's been married for a day. Or a week. Then you're still in your honeymoon. Because it is very difficult. But what happens in life is that people don't tend to hold on to things that are just easy. So the fact that marriage is difficult gives you something to really be like, I worked for this. And this is something that I hold dear and valuable to me. Let's do a little routine. Shine. Melissa is a bomb. Melissa is the bomb. Melissa is the bomb. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your favorite YouTuber in the whole entire world. It's true.
You wanted to
and
be true, don't you?
It's true. If you believe it long
if
enough.
it helps you sleep at night.
Today, me and my husband are going to be doing a not really story time, but like just our experience of first year of marriage. So we got married in April, and then right now is May. So it's been a year and a bit, a year and a month, a year and a few days. So we just wanted to make this video upon reflecting on how first year of marriage has been. How has first year of marriage been for you?
Oh, ladies first.
You always do this when you're trying to avoid stuff. Okay, so first year of marriage for me was difficult. Is it one word? I gotta say one word.
No, say it in however many words you want.
Difficult.
Is it? Why was it difficult for you, Melissa?
Because you know, trying to learn to live with someone else, and then they're trying to learn to live with you. Then you clash heads a lot. Like you bump a lot.
Who do you clash heads with?
My husband. Can you imagine?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, there were some good things as well, which we're gonna get into. But I would say it was pretty hard. How about you?
I would say it was good.
Okay. Why?
I would say good because I take it in a positive way, even
That's
though
good.
I do agree it was difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say that because I think it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Having to live with somebody else.
Yeah.
Which challenges the way you do things. And how you generally conduct yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was good. And that you grow as a person. If you're a person with a heart that's willing to actually learn and be accommodating in a good manner. But yeah.
Yeah. 2 positives each about first year of marriage.
Ladies first.
Okay, so I would say having a companionship with someone and always knowing like when you get home there's someone to talk to and someone to be with and like your best friend basically. And when we were girlfriend and boyfriend, I always used to say like, oh, I can't wait to live with you because oh my gosh, you're my best friend. Because you know when
Careful
you see
what you wish for.
You know when you see someone like when we used to go on dates and stuff like that, and then you're like, oh, but I don't want to go. Like, don't leave. And then now I'm like, you better leave. So, companionship and also self-development. Because when you live with someone else, you learn to be better as well. So, like, that's if you want to be.
Yeah.
You learn to be better and to consider the other person. Because obviously it's not just my sibling, like it's not like living with your siblings where you're like, oh, whatever, you know, do your own thing. If that person's uncomfortable, you gotta really make it work.
So in a few words, you just told us that your siblings, you just were like, whatever.
Yeah, because it's just siblings. Like, okay, get over it. That's why with siblings fight a lot. I do that with you sometimes. Like, I'm like, bruh, get over it. But most things I do try to improve. So yeah, self-development and companionship. How about you?
Two positive things. I need to think about it.
They are deep.
What's deep?
Inside. Somewhere.
Exactly. Now I'm joking.
Somewhere.
No, it's nice to live with somebody. You in particular.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is cute.
Because, I don't know, for a number of reasons. You have somebody who's like your best friend, as you always tell me. I'm like your best friend. Mm-hmm. And I agree. Mm-hmm. So like you have that, and you have just the idea of planning your future and doing things together. Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
Having one common shared interest. Yeah, I think the two
I love
positives.
planning about the future.
Yes, you do.
Especially babies.
No.
Anyway.
Listen, this is like the theme of our life lately. Like every single time, wherever it could be slotted in, it's always being slotted in.
Okay, I said to my husband, if you don't want to give me a baby, get me a dog. Because he's not ready to have kids yet, but I am. But I'm like, get me a dog. Get me something. Like, I am going to lose my mind.
I got you myself. Is that not enough?
Yeah, but I need a baby, like, flying around. I just need someone.
No.
Get me a puppy then. Okay, anyway, next we have white carpet. So, that would be hard. 2 not so nice things about first year of marriage.
I think that's actually hard. Well, I wouldn't say they're not so nice, but I think they're difficult.
Yeah, okay.
The idea of having to learn to adapt and, kind of be one, so to speak.
Yeah, that's
because
hard.
You come from a different background. How you were raised is different to how somebody else was raised, and you need to now find a way of coming in the middle.
Yep.
Many times you do clash.
Yep.
But, clashing is inevitable. But if you manage it right, it's good. So that's difficult. That's the difficult part of it. But
how about another thing? So you basically having to adapt and to like...
Yeah. That's one difficult thing.
What was the second one?
And the second one, is having somebody annoying you.
Annoying you?
What is... I don't even know what that is.
You see it coming, someone like that was an awkward laugh.
Well, no,
like because I didn't see it coming.
Okay.
I think you could say
for instance,
because you annoy me too.
To be fair, I've made reference to this.
You annoy me more than I annoy you.
Oh, I don't deny it.
Start about annoying. You are super guys. If someone is so annoying, look chin. Like I'll be sleeping, he'll come on my bed, I don't know, start doing whatever he wants to do. Then he'll be taking the bed covers off, like, and then he'll be making me cold and just going like this, the bed covers, like, I'm taking a nap, leave me alone. Like, oh, this guy's annoying. Thinking about it makes me annoyed. And you saying I'm annoying. I'm less annoying than you.
These are internal things you need to work on.
Yeah, I'm working on it, baby. It's hard though. Pray for me.
No, to be fair, annoying is not even one.
Yeah, I'm that good.
Oh no, you're annoying, but I wouldn't say it's difficult.
You're more annoying.
But then, somebody being annoying is all because of just how you are, isn't it? Yeah, like certain
how
things
you
just
decide to be. You make a choice to annoy me. Okay,
like
sir, what's another difficult part of
another difficult part? Okay, I'm extremely logical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That's a very good one. I'm extremely logical, and I have to keep coming to the center.
Yeah,
because somebody is the complete opposite. So navigating that, man, that's like a minefield. Like just yeah. But There you go, too.
The difficult parts were when we have disagreements, I always like to resolve something and speak to you about it straight away. Let's talk about it. Let's squash the beef and move on. Right here, he wants to let it sink or just not even talk about it. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to deal with you. And I'm like, bruh, no, deal with me. Like, you can't sweep away things. So either way, we'll end up having to talk about it. If not now, maybe a year later when it's even more difficult, or a month later, like whenever, a week later. Let's just solve it.
I wouldn't say it would be more difficult. I feel like
it could be. You never know, but I'm just saying, depending on the circumstance. So this guy was really hard for me, and sometimes I've learned to give him space and then be like, okay, when he's ready, we can speak about it. But now he's learning to be more ready to speak about things than for me to just wait on him. Like, okay, taking, taking, day 5.
Okay, what's the second day 5?
Having to do with someone who doesn't apologize.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not...
If my husband says sorry, I don't know. This is... Hell breaks loose.
First of all,
it's raining frogs, not just frogs. It's if he apologizes, it's raining frogs, it's raining cats, it's raining dogs, it's raining manna from heaven, it's raining gold, silver, bronze. Can I keep going?
Somebody has just
because it takes a lot.
Ain't that something special?
Nah, I know this from day.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot to get this man to say sorry, and it's annoying. Hold on, let me finish. I ain't finished my
Take your time, madam. Take your time.
Especially when it's his fault. Like sometimes.
What?
So, especially when it's your fault, you're supposed to apologize when you know you've done something wrong, right?
Oh, is that
right?
What you're saying?
But this man right here, he will find any... You know, my husband is a lawyer, bless him. And I love that he's a lawyer. But it stresses me out because I have to... He likes to argue with things and give things reason, evidence, explanation. So a conversation that takes 30 minutes would end up taking 5 hours. And we'll just be back at it. He'll be like,
this
but...
Is like a whole exact...
And then he will start to like... you start to break it all down. I always tell my husband he's such a good teacher because he breaks everything down so well. But it works against us when we're trying to have an argument. Because then he breaks everything down again. So like, okay, so you're saying it's my fault that I didn't take out the bins. But, this is just an example. But, we both put rubbish in that bin. So, can't you sometimes take the rubbish out? But we know, like, okay, so in this house, someone does something more than someone else. It's just a thing. Like, there are things that I do more than him. And there's things he does more than me. So I'm like, so, bro, why are we going through this?
To that example, do you notice you said there are things that one does more than the other? But when you say there are things that one does more than the other...
It's not 50-50. Yeah. That's a lie.
No, that's true.
It's 80-20 all the time, depending on what it is. Yeah.
But if it's 80-20, what you're effectively saying, you're saying the other person also does it, just not as much as the other one. Now, let's take the bin example. We started again.
He's already breaking it down.
Let's take the bin example. Listen, right?
See, guys?
It's never... Of course, it's an example.
I've taken out the bin before.
One time in your life. Ever since we started living together, she's taken it out one time.
Would you advise people to get married? Hell no, I'm joking.
I would.
I think, first of all, on a financial level, it is just better for 2 people than 1 person to have a very nice life. So I'm grateful for the life that I have because I have him and he's very good financially. That's okay with me. He also has me, and that means he doesn't have to take the burden all by himself. And I'm sure that's a weight a little bit off on you, that at least you don't have to take the burden on yourself. Number 2, God always knew that this constitute of marriage is such a good thing for us humans. Of course, if you are led to believe that, you know, you're supposed to be single for the rest of your life, that's fine. Paul was single, he never got married, and some people, that's how it is, you know, and they enjoy it that way. But for most people, it's marriage because, you know, again, things like fornication and things that maybe you shouldn't really necessarily be doing, you know, outside of marriage, like now we can have sex without it being fornication. Yeah, and it's nice to just have somebody there with you. It's so good to get cuddles at night. I love me some cuddles.
When somebody's getting cuddles, somebody else is suffering to give cuddles. But that's just a story for another time. But anyway, the question is, would I advise marriage?
And why?
Yeah, no, to be fair, the reason we decided to do this topic is because I have a friend who actually asked, hey, can you do a video on marriage and if it's worth it? I think it depends with the person first. I would advise it for some people and not so much for other people. If you know yourself and you know what you want, then it's a good thing if that's what you want. And also, you choose carefully who you get with.
That is important.
Because marriage itself is like an objective thing, isn't it? There's marriage, then there's your marriage. Your marriage
Come on now.
can either be good or bad depending on the selection of person that you chose.
Woo.
Okay, we don't have to keep doing that.
You're preaching, sir.
So, if you select wisely, it's a good thing. It's great. There's many benefits to it. It's difficult, yes, but that's the thing.
It's rewarding.
Yeah, it's rewarding. And the difficulties that you come across are not things that I would say are bad difficulties. They're difficulties that if you manage them well, you ultimately come up to be a better person because of them.
Yeah, you just have to find the right tools to deal with any issue that you guys would come across. And I think that's most cases, especially in first marriage, you don't necessarily have all the tools, so you're trying to gather all the tools and be like, okay, which one, what do I do, this happened, what do I do, how do we get over this? But I think what makes marriage easier in the long run than it was, let's say, the first 5 years or so, is that now you have the tools. It's just a matter of let's use them. Anyone who tells you that marriage is easy is lying to you. Either lying or maybe baby's been married for a day or a week, and you're still in your honeymoon, because it is very difficult. But what happens in life is that people don't tend to hold on to things that are just easy. So the fact that marriage is difficult gives you something to really be like, I worked for this, and this is something that I hold dear and valuable to me, because you are putting effort, you are putting thought into it, and a lot of emotion and working towards it. It should be enjoyable, but I don't think it should be easy, otherwise nobody would really care.
But you need to be a person who learns to be selfless. Because if you're a selfish person, it's very, very, well, it's damn near impossible actually. Because you always have...
Speaking from experience.
First of all, what is the... Anyway, I'll be selfless. And then I'll not take that as a personal dig onto myself.
Oh,
exactly.
Look at that.
There you go.
You are selfless though, babe.
No,
You're learning to be selfless every day.
I have to be.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Remember to share, like, subscribe, comment, and if you have any more suggestions of videos that we can do, please leave a comment or drop me a DM on my Instagram. It's going to be all down in the description below. So, goodbye. Till later.